Jaguar experience. Here is Jiggy Jaguar.
Okay. I think we may have figured this out. The key is to go live on the Facebook page and then upload the videos later to the Facebook. So that's how it works. That's how we'll do things. I'm watching myself on the thing. I'm watching the camera of me. I'm looking down at my phone to watch the camera of me and to check comments. I should put it right there. Then I can just look down. I feel like I'm looking down at my my notes here in front of me. XKD is on his way to the palatial Sunday radio studio. Sunday radio program studio. Thanks for joining us on The Mix today. Of course, as you know, The Mix airs our program on Tuesdays. We enjoy The Mix. It's kind of our flagship station for the Sunday radio broadcast, so we enjoy that. 43 minutes after the hour. Michael Nagy is 10 minutes away from the studio. He is on his way here. XKD will join us at the top of the hour. The XKD man will join us. And Stephanie Joy is going to join us as well. She is going to enjoy. See, I can't make that transition. She's got one of those names like Jaybird Wells. So like Jaybird Wells has a name. Well, it'll be like, well, we're going to be joined by Jaybird Wells as well. I can't make that transition. So Stephanie Joy has a name. And I'm like, well, we're going to be joined by Stephanie Joy as well. We're going to enjoy Stephanie Joy, or she's going to enjoy, or we're going to enjoy Stephanie Joy. I just can't make those transitions. So, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That's the thing. We're going to be talking to King Noré as well. He is a black porn star. He is an African-American porn star. Once again, proving Sigmund Freud racist, according to a blogger in Wichita. The blogger man. Blogger man, oh, blogger man. He's a blogger man. I'm apparently a racist, according to the blogger man. So, which is fine. Doesn't matter. So here's how this works. We're going to stream the show to our Sunday radio program Facebook page. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the audio and we're going to be giving it to our friends at The Mix to run on Tuesdays. And then I'm going to upload clips of the radio show to KJAG Radio's Facebook page. That's the best I can do. That's called post-production. That will happen later. That's a behind-the-scenes, that's a behind-the-curtain kind of gimmick. And as you can tell, I have no guests lined up here at 45 after. So, and I got nobody paying attention to me over on this page. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Is this a good idea or not? I don't know. Is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? I don't know. Got to dial up my... Big Story, by the way, joined us earlier. If you missed them, I don't know what to tell you. We had DV Passion join us on our Saturday radio broadcast. Now, we didn't do a Saturday radio broadcast. We did a special show with Vera Forever. And then we were joined by DV Passion, and then we had the great Michael Game. And that broadcast will be airing on April 6th. That'll be our Sunday radio program for that. So it's just a mess all the way around. It's just a mess all the way around. So we are going to do this. We are going to go try to find the rest of this Vicky Vix interview. And we are going to run it to take us up to the top of our next hour. And let's do this. See, we ran part of it earlier. Here's the rest of it.
Fetishes,
like
you know.
you would never not have a job now.
Never.
Like
You would never not have a job.
I'm just serious because the variations and the different varieties is endless.
Yes.
And, you know, people always ask me, you know, well, what's your fantasy? What's your fetish? And it's like, honestly, my fetish or my fantasy is catering to yours.
Oh my goodness, that's what I was gonna say.
I love the foreplay. I love getting the scripts. I love getting in front of the camera and playing a persona or a role. And that's really what gets me going, is just being the fantasy girl for you.
That's awesome. Now, we recently, well, I don't know, recently, 6 months ago maybe, had on a chipper little cuss, I guess we'll call her that, Goddess Brandon. What can you tell us about her? She is quite, it's a weird deal, but what do you make of her? What's her deal?
She's like my wifey, man. Like, we are definitely
Whoa.
Yes, we are BFFs. We're definitely two peas in a pod. You know, we have a lot of similarities because in this industry, there's such a variety of people, you know, and how I explain it to people normally is like, okay, if you're a doctor, you've gone through certification. If you're a teacher, you've gone through certifications. Everybody has to specialize in something to go into their industry, correct?
Yeah.
So with this industry, there's no training, there's no schooling, there's no anything. So there's people from literally all walks of life. It's not one particular type of person that's in this industry. And, you know, some people you really click and bond with, and other people it's just strictly business. Now, Brandon is one of the people that I really clicked and bonded with. You know, we're both moms, we both are busy, you know, we both are a little bit older, so we're kind of over the drama and the nonsense and all that. So we definitely click on that level, and you know, we make killer content together. So I love Brandon. She's the shit, man.
I think it's funny that Vicky says that she's a little older. And then you're like thinking, well, how old is she? And it's like, she's not that old. What are you, 24? Good Lord.
24?
That is
24? I got shoes old as you.
Got shoes as old as you.
I'm almost a cougar, guys. I actually will be 36 in January.
Say once again.
What a surprise.
That's still not old.
That's still not old.
Hey, you know,
I always tell people we're just getting younger.
Hey, exactly. That's what I say. That's what I say.
Like I said, it doesn't take any skill or training required to get into this industry. So there are lots of younger 18, 19, 20
inexperienced.
Yeah, they're not
experienced. They're not experienced.
On a different level. Yeah. So it's nice to, you know, do business and hang around with and make friends with the people in this industry that are kind of, you know, similar to me as far as age, maturity.
Around the age,
like
maturity, y'all can actually be like, do you know this band? And the motherfucker ain't looking at you like you just shat on their face and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So do you like being with older guys, younger guys?
Very
well, let's do this. We are going to cut off Vicky Vix. That of course aired. We did that. I think around December or something like this. Yes, Vicky Vix was. We're gonna have to get her back on. She's entertaining. She's very entertaining, as they say. And I am gonna go back live on the Facebook Live because we're gonna change some things around here because I was going live on the Sunday radio program Facebook page, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, and I don't care what's going on there. And I'll see if I can find this. Where's that photo? Let's find this photo. I think I shared this photo earlier. Oh, look at that. Bobby Keller calling us, I think. Let's go there. Look at that. Holy smokes. What's going on? How are you guys?
What's going on?
How's it going?
We were making a transition from one thing to another when you called. So
Oh,
Nice.
let me get everything set up here so our television audience can see you guys.
oh, nice.
And I don't know, you're probably not seeing much from us because that camera, I don't know what's going on with the camera, but for whatever reason my USB port always says that the camera isn't functioning. So I unplug it and then I plug it back in and then it says, "Oh, it's not functioning." And I'm like, "Well, apparently it is functioning because you told me to unplug it." So I don't know. It's weird, but in the post-production part of this, you will see me and Mr. Michael Nagy. So it will all make sense in the end. And go ahead and introduce yourselves so we can while I do all my behind the scenes here crap.
Nice.
Ooh, definitely. I am Meka from the band Mechanism. I am the vocal shaman and crazy person.
And I'm Bobby from Mechanism, and I play the guitar.
Look at that.
Awesome.
The band Mechanism.
Name sounds cool.
The name does sound cool. Give us a history of this name. Why this name?
Well, I've been going by like Ms. Mechanism for a while. My band before I lived in Japan was kind of a concept band called Mechanism and To Rusty Tears. And when I got back from Japan and met Bobby, he's like, "Yeah, Mechanism. Mechanism is like, it's you, but it's also like all of us working together as like a perfect machine, you know?" And I was like, "Dude, that's really cool."
So what type of music? When I hear the name Mechanism, I think of like industrial type of music.
We are not industrial, though I know like our keyboardist is influenced by industrial. We're just, I mean, even humans are a machine in their own way. Like, you know, our flesh bodies are our machines that we travel around in. So it doesn't have to be industrial. It is alternative metal.
Oh, that's cool.
That draws from a lot of sources, and it does have a like a spiritually charged enthusiasm for, you know, more of a positive message or, you know, empowering themes rather than, you know, some other, you know, more popular themes in metal. But we like metal, we like industrial, we like a lot of things. But it's a new strain of metal.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
there you go.
Now, if people wanted to find you guys on Facebook, or as me and Michael like to always give kind of a shout out to our buddy Jay Birdwell. She always likes to stalk people on social media. If we wanted to stalk you, how do we do this?
You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com, and then / Mechanism Band. You can go to our website. It's meka-nism.com. We're also on Instagram and Twitter, and our little username is Mechanism Band, all one word, MEKANISM BAND. And we're pretty much everywhere. So if you just type in Mechanism as two words, you can find us.
Mechanism, 2 words. Together into one.
So, what are you guys doing with the touring? Are you guys gonna touring now, or have future plans?
We have intention on touring. There's a couple things hanging out in the cosmos of possibility that haven't fully landed yet, but it's pretty big. We definitely want to do Europe and Japan as priorities, and then of course, the home touring of United States again. So yes, we really are anticipating, looking forward to touring. Nothing is announced yet.
Yeah.
Cool. When did you do your last tour?
Our last tour was back in May, I believe, of 2016 with Avatar. We toured with them.
Wow.
So cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it
cool.
was awesome. We
They're
loved
so
them.
cool.
Yeah, it was a great time, and they really influenced us in a lot of ways. And we have a really cool little strong bond with them, and we'd love to hit the road with them again, as they've been
Absolutely.
really busy. But we're getting ready to release the album here on May 10th, so we're kind of waiting for that to come out, and then we're gonna hopefully try and plan some touring, around the summertime or something like that. We'll see what happens.
Mechanism. I
Right?
love that.
That's an awesome name.
Michael is a huge industrial metal
Electronic
guy. He introduced me to the world of vampire bands.
Whoa!
And,
some Japanese vampire bands too.
I'll tell you, these people are out of their minds, and I love it.
Very true.
So, okay, for those of our fans that are watching you on our Ustream and on our app and on YouTube and Facebook and all the Facebook, as Johnny Kim would say, explain the hair. Holy smokes, the hair is fantastic.
Oh yes!
What in the world are you doing with this hair? It looks like you're a heavy metal like Rastafarian or something.
Well, I'm an academic shaman, so I've been studying shamanism for a long
Hey,
time.
that's perfect. Academic shamanism. That's perfect.
that explains it right there.
I'm a historian,
Yes.
but I really draw from a lot of cultures, a lot of history. I
Yes.
definitely want to get a timeless element, and I know a lot of Vikings were wearers of the red dreads, and they're warriors, and of course a lot of female warriors were in Viking culture, and I have a lot of. I'm one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, but I have a lot of warrior spirit in me. So I put it into certain elements, and my hair is one of the ferocity moments of this is the hair I've always had, like in my head, even when I was a kid. Like, yes, red crazy dreads. It's like my power. It's definitely spiritual, but it's spiritual in a very empowering way. That's kind of timeless and draws. And pays homage and respect to a lot of cultures.
Well, what I think is nice, and this is probably nothing that I need to be telling the band Mechanism. This is probably something I need to be telling my therapist. But the last person that I know personally that had that kind of red hair was of course my ex-girlfriend Buffy, who of course went in, as Michael Nagy knows, went in and painted my cabinet and then broke my heart. So the thing is that at least your red hair is being put to good use. You're doing music. You're out creating lifestyles. You're battling people. You're doing all these things.
Well, even heartbreak. We all resist kind of the more painful aspects of life, but like one of the songs coming out on the new album, "The War Inside," is called "Black Sky," and it is drawing from Siberian shamanism. How not to be afraid of the shadow self. Like often the way that you get blessings and strength, courage, and the good stuff in life often is delivered in a very negative package, but it's not really negative. It's just part of the beauty. So take that heartbreak
awesome.
and embrace it. And then keep on loving life and keep on moving forward. You can't stay in one place.
There you go.
Journey.
Look at that.
Yeah, I like it. Some great meaning to a lot of the stuff.
It is a hell of a deal. We've got Michael Nagy with us today. You know what is hilarious is that before Michael got here, none of my guests called in. And then all of a sudden
I
he
can't.
shows up, and bang, here comes Mechanism.
Yeah.
So
Right?
it's
They were all waiting.
Everybody was waiting. They wouldn't listen to me. They wouldn't listen to Michael Nagy. So now last night, and we were getting ready to talk about this, and I guess we'll talk about this with Mechanism. We went to I guess it would be a house party. And this one gentleman that I know, and I've known the guy forever. He has bands. He books bands that basically record labels don't sign, is what he says. And he books bands out to his house. And he had a band from, was it Fayetteville, Arkansas?
Yeah, and I mean, this venue's bigger than some regular venues.
This guy's garage is bigger than most venues that me and Michael Nagy frequent in the state of Kansas. And right in the middle of their set, like clockwork, here come the police. And got ready to shut this thing down due to noise. Why is it that there is a select group of people that love heavy metal music, they love industrial music, goth music, even these vampire bands, but for whatever reason, there's a certain few people that just love calling the cops and shutting down these shows. What do you guys make all this?
People sometimes are scared of change.
Yeah.
Or the more intimidating things in life, but that's why we love it.
Yeah.
So the rebellion that they're afraid of is actually something that we're all drawn to. Like, we can't all like the same stuff, otherwise we wouldn't be revolutionaries, We're
Yes.
here to change things and stir things up and be mischievous.
Yeah.
I like it.
And barriers and blockages.
You guys...
The Ripper.
Well, it's like sometimes too, people just don't like to see other people have fun.
Well,
I
that
know,
too.
right?
That too.
People are just trying to have a good time, and there's always someone that wants to ruin it.
There was somebody last night, and in fact, I think he likes to think he's in the world of professional wrestling. I don't really think he's in the world of pro wrestling. He's a hack. But he posted on Facebook. He says, imagine being the guy. I guess this happened last night in San Francisco, California. He goes, imagine being the guy who contacts in this order the promoter, the police department, the sheriff, and the mayor because the headliner went on 39 minutes late and the promoter gave you a free ticket to see the show in the first place. So apparently things happen all over the planet that are weird.
Yeah. People need healing. Like, people need a big dose of healing.
Yes.
Shift of perspective, and kind of freedom from their own themselves. Really, like, we're our own heroes, but sometimes we imprison ourselves. These are all themes of our album, so that this is perfect to talk about.
Yes, I was getting ready to transition into that. For fans that are hearing you guys on the show on YouTube, is there anything we can send people to? Is there?
Yes.
Yeah, we just released our first video for the new album for the single "The War Inside."
The War Inside.
Yes, it is on our YouTube channel, and it's been doing great so far. So,
well, actually, let's go ahead and do this. We are going to play that.
Yes.
And the way Skype works, since they've upgraded it, because it's garbage, the way they've upgraded it, if I put you guys on hold, we're not going to be able to hear the audio of the song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you guys on. I'm going to mute your mic. Actually, I'm not going to mute your mic because then you wouldn't hear the song. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play the song.
we'll just be really quiet.
So I would just advise just to be quiet. We'll just do that. I hate to boil it down to like a middle school mentality. I don't want to treat my guests like I would have been treated at the McPherson Middle School.
Hey, it's not their fault. It's technology.
It's not their fault. It's technology. So here it is, Mechanism, The War Inside, the official music video, and it is here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast.
2000. Two.
Well, we don't want to play the full video because YouTube will throw a fit, and so will Facebook. I don't
Really?
know why they do. We had a video on a couple weeks ago. We had somebody on, and we played their video, and I got YouTube kept telling me, "Oh, we can't play that. Can't play the whole thing." I got this stupid little notice. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on.
Net neutrality.
Apparently, that's what's going on. So, if you want to find,
taken away.
you want to find it. Find Mechanism, The War Inside. First of all,
I loved it. It was awesome.
It is a hell of a deal. I would not expect that voice to come out of that photo that we're watching here on Skype. She frankly scares the hell out of me now that I've seen it. Now I've seen that, and hell of a deal. While we were playing the music video, we had someone watching us on Facebook Live. They kept thinking that you guys were porn stars. That's later on our broadcast. This is a band. We're gonna talk to the porn people later, but.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a huge fan of like the band like the Agonists, so I really like that style of the harsh, clean vocals, the melodic. I like it a lot.
Very cool.
Thank you. We were actually supposed to tour with them back in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
There was a tour with Epica, the Agonists, and there was another one that they were.
I like Epica as well, so.
Yeah, it was going to be a great tour, but then the guitar player from Epica, something happened and they had to cancel the whole tour. And we were like really bummed because it was going to be a crazy one.
Huh. Well, I'll let you know that when next time you go on tour, I'm going to come out. So.
Yeah, that's a hell of a deal. You guys have a cool deal there. You'll have to keep us updated on when you guys are going to be in the Kansas area or Oklahoma area.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Nagy will travel. That's one thing about Michael Nagy. He will travel to see good music and to hear good bands.
Have to.
Nice.
So, before we let you guys go, how do we get a hold of you on social media, websites, all this, see your videos, everything?
Of course, yeah. Our website is Meka-Nism, Meka-Nism.com. Same thing on Facebook, /Mechanism Band. Same thing with Instagram and Twitter. We're pretty much everywhere. So
cool,
awesome.
Connect to us.
Yeah, I just by the name Mechanism, I knew it was going to be a good band. Once I was like, the name alone means it's going to be a good band.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Appreciate it. There goes Mechanism, and that's a hell of a deal.
Awesome band.
Those guys are awesome. Fantastic little band.